guys, welcome back. This is Nina. Like, share, and subscribe. So, tonight I'm going to try to unpack that controversial live that Nicki did with a ex member from the group Little Mix. And this is a whole hot mess. However, I'm just going to give you the facts on what I could unpack from the situation. And then I'm going to give you guys some of my closing thoughts about this. I want you guys to form your own opinion. Like, share, subscribe. Like I said, hit that notification bell while I try to unpack this whole mess in 10 minutes. Now, again, Nicki Minaj is being caught up in controversy for which I don't even think she really should have involved herself in this particular situation. Here's a picture of the Little Mix. For those of you not familiar with Little Mix, this was a group that was formed around 2011 after the X Factor. These ladies are from UK, and they have a powerhouse group. Collectively, this group is worth millions. And apparently, two of the ex-members, Jesy and Leigh, got into it or had some behind-the-scenes drama on which Nicki Minaj sort of found herself actually getting into also. Now, apparently, Nicki has a #1 single with Jesy. I believe it's Jesy. And I believe Jesy is the third one on the right. If you're looking from left to right, I believe Jesy is the one third on the right. And a lot of people was just not feeling the commentary that came from tonight's gram. And I'm going to say that again, I am just reading the facts. I am not taking sides on this controversy. So, Jesy Nelson previously claimed that nobody had mentioned Blackfishing until she left Little Mix. We now know that this is a lie because she admitted Leigh-Ann discussed it with her while she was still in Little Mix. Jesy left the band shortly after, citing mental health reasons. Now, I believe that this happened about not too far back, maybe a year-ish, give or take. And this is the article that this Twitter user pulled up to validate her own receipts. And this article came from Vulture. And it says there's been a notable shift in the way you were marketing then to the way you're marketing yourself now as an R&B first pop star. In response, you've been accused of blackfishing allegations that when presented to you by The Guardian in August, you seemed surprised by it. On reflection, do you understand the points being made? Now, that question came from the interviewer, and this was Jesy's response. The whole time I was in Little Mix, I never got any of that, and when I came out of the band, and people all of a sudden were saying I wasn't on social media around the time, so I let my team deal with it because that was when I just left. But I mean, like, I love the music. Now, you guys can freeze that and go back, but basically, she was denying that this was even brought to her attention. So now people are literally dragging Nicki and dragging Jesy. And this comment says, so Jesy can make a documentary about cyberbullying, but sat there laughing as Nicki Minaj said crappy things about Leah on a live with over 100,000 people watching. And that ain't right. So this came from somebody that was pretty ticked off that Nicki kind of blew this off and making light of the situation of how the other female, Leigh, they call her Leigh-Ann, but it's Leigh for short, how Leigh-Ann is being treated with so many people that were on the live and watching what was going on. And another person brought this up, and I want you guys to actually bring me some more receipts on this part, because this person shouted out, just like clockwork, Nicki's husband has some weird legal situation, and casually Nicki starts some stupid drama. So earlier today, Jennifer Hugh attorney submitted a request for default judgment. If approved, the decision rendered will be in favor of Hugh and the charges laid out in her lawsuit. So then this is again going back to the incident I made a video about before. Go back to my videos. 38-year-old rapper Nicki Minaj and offender husband failed to respond to requests in 60 days on the personal civil judgment that Julian Hugh was looking for after she's been dragged through the mud. So like I said, again, this is a whole hot mess. And of course, Nicki being Nicki had to come out and speak her personal opinion after this started blowing up. Which I believe this is the part where I honestly think she should have maybe analyzed the situation before she actually came out and said anything, because a lot of people were feeling a certain type of way once Nicki got on Twitter and started talking about her facts and how she felt about the situation. She said, don't call things out when they benefit your personal vendetta to people. Call them out immediately once you see it, child. Don't wait a decade after you've made millions with the person. Then she also, put the link in for the Jesy Nelson featuring Nicki Minaj Boys single that she made with the former Little Mix band member. And this is actually the band member, whom is Caucasian, that is being accused of doing the blackface, or the blackfishing, or whatever she was doing. So when she put this out and defending it, a lot of people got upset, and a lot of people just started getting real messy, going back to the drama again concerning Nicki and her husband and the Julian Hugh situation. And this is, like I said, this whole thing is just all the way crazy. However, I'm just trying to break this down for y'all in about 10 minutes, just to show y'all what was going on today and why this was trending on social media. I personally don't think Nicki should have even responded to this. However, she did, and she gonna do what she do. It's her place to have speech, just like everyone else. And, like I said, just to state my own opinion and just try to wrap this up, Nicki is entitled to feel how she feel again, just like anyone else that comes on social media and want to have an opinion. However, with this having to do with the black member, which is on the left, Leigh-Ann, and then having to do with someone that they thought might have been, you know, culturally appropriating things for herself. I personally think that even though Nicki did the single with Jesy, I think I think Nicki should have just kind of stepped back from this whole situation. Just because Nicki is already in the spotlight with other things going on, it just kind of alienates people, even more, you know, when you're, putting out stuff like that. And then everybody got to just drag her husband back into this. Quite frankly, I just feel like she's a grown woman. She gonna do what she wanna do. If people get really upset with this, they have every right not to listen to, stream, or buy Nicki's music. However, if they gonna complain and keep buying it or whatever, that's on them. Like again, I said, this is just a matter of how you want to look at the situation. Me, myself, I'm not even going to drag Nicki. She married him. It is what it is. If she's in love, she like it, I'm happy. However, it just seemed like every other week, there's some new drama. And all in all I got to say is, the platform Nicki Minaj used to climb that ladder the way she had to climb it and get up to the top of her game and have all the fans that she's accumulated, quite frankly, any negative strings that would affect my bank account, I would personally not be allowing them strings to tug me along and pull me down. However, that's my own personal opinion about what I would do, but I'm not going to sit up here and tell Nicki what to do. Like, share, subscribe. Enjoy your day. Bye, guys.